Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, class. Good evening, our lecturer, Pak Andri Purwanto, for our lecture in Discourse Analysis. Today, we are from Group 1, would like to hold a presentations, and the material is Discourse Analysis in Translations. Before that, I would like to introduce our group first, that consists of 3 persons. The first one is Tasya, the second one is Candra Wijaya, and the last one is me, myself, Dinda Fahlevy. And now, for shorten the time, the first material will be presented by Candra Wijaya. Chandra, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Dinda. So, what is discourse analysis? Discourse analysis is a branch of linguistics. It is a comprehensive and systematic understanding, analysis, and evaluation of articles from the discourse structure. The study of discourse analysis originated in the 1960s when the concept of cohesion mainly refers to the function of linking sentences through certain words or grammatical features in the discourse. So, discourse analysis is a research method used to study language in its social context. It goes beyond examining words and sentences, delving into the larger patterns of communications. The purpose of discourse analysis are to uncover hidden meanings, power dynamics, and social structures embedded in language. Next slide, please. So now let's learn about the key aspects of discourse analysis in translation. The first one is contextual understanding. Discourse analysis considers the social, cultural, historical, and situational context in which the source text is embedded. Translators analyze how language choices are influenced by these factors to ensure that the translated text is contextually appropriate. The second one is textual coherence and cohesion, examining how different parts of a text are connected and how they contribute to the overall coherence. Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, I repeat the second one, okay? The second one is textual coherence and cohesion, examining how different parts of a text are connected and how they contribute to the overall coherence and flow of the discourse. Translators strive to maintain the logical structure and connection between ideas when moving from one language to another. And the third one is genre and register awareness, recognizing the specific genre or type of text and adapting language choices to match the appropriate register. Different genres or registers require distinct linguistic features, and understanding this distinction is crucial for accurate translation. The fourth is pragmatic consideration. Addressing the pragmatic aspects of language use, including implied meaning, politeness, and speech acts. Translators need to be attuned to the pragmatic nuances of the source text and adjust their translations accordingly to convey the intended meaning in the target language. The fifth is intertextuality. Acknowledging the references and connection a text may have with other texts, cultures, or contexts. Translators must be sensitive to intertextual elements to ensure that translated references and allusions are equivalent and appropriate in the target culture. Okay, the sixth is discourse markers. Identifying and preserving discourse markers that signal relationship between different parts of the text, such as transition, contrast, or cause and effect markers. This helps maintain the flow and coherence of the discourse in translation. And the last one is cultural sensitivity. Adapting the translation to align with the cultural norms, values, and communicative conventions of the target audience. This involves understanding cultural nuances and ensuring that the translated text is not only linguistically accurate but also culturally appropriate. The next explanation will explain by Dinda.
Thank you so much, Chandra, for the explanation. And now we move to the structure of text in discourse analysis. In discourse analysis, understanding of the structure of text is so crucial and though deciphering deeper meanings and uncovering underlying social dynamics. Discourse analysis in translation involves deciphering the intricate structure of text to ensure accurate and culturally sensitive translation. Understanding the nuance of the text structure is essential for conveying meaning effectively across language. Next slide, please. Now we move to the structure of text, basic text structure. So, basic text structure in discourse analysis divided into three parts. The first one is introduction, meaning setting the stage, providing background information, and introducing key concept or themes. The second one is body, meaning developing ideas, presenting arguments, and supporting information. The last one is conclusion, meaning summarizing key point, driving conclusion, and potentially suggesting further actions or considerations. Next slide, please. Now, what is the basic elements of the text structure in discourse analysis? They are divided into three parts. The first one is sentence and clauses, the fundamental building blocks of text, conveying complete thoughts, ideas, paragraphs, organized related sentence to present cohesive units of information. The second one is cohesion, examining how elements within a text are connected, including reference, conjunctions, and lexical cohesions. The last one is coherence, ensuring that the overall text makes sense and follows a logical flow considering contextual and cultural coherence. Next slide, please. Okay, now we move to the structure of text, genre, and register. So what is genre and register? Genre meaning recognizing the specific type of category or text, such as narrative, argumentative, or informative. The second one is register. Register meaning adapting language choices based on the formality, tone, and style appropriate for the intended audience and purpose. Now, what are the challenges in translating text structure? The first one is idiomatic expression, meaning dealing with the phrases that have culturally specific meanings. The second one is cultural nuance, navigating cultural reference they may not have direct equivalent in the target language. The last one is maintaining structure, ensuring the translated text retains the original structure while accommodating the linguistics and the cultural differences. The next slide will be presented by Tasya. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dinda. So before I explain about this, I really want to say sorry if my pronunciation is bad because I have a toothache. So let's move to the explanation. So after we know what is discourse analysis and what is the structure of it, so let's talk about speaking and writing. So discourse analysis extend beyond written language, encompassing both spoken and written modes of communication. Discourse analysis in translations involves understanding how speaking and writing patterns are transferred across languages. The significance is to uncover the complexities of linguistic expression and cultural nuances in the translation process. So, let's talk about speaking and writing in discourse analysis. Now, speaking in discourse analysis, first, spoken discourse characteristic must be fluidity, spontaneity, and reliance on nonverbal cues. And for the translation challenges are capturing tone, intonation, and culturally specific expression. And in writing in discourse analysis, writing discourse characteristics are structured, formal, and often plain. And for the translation challenges are preserving the author style, nuances, and maintaining coherence. Now let's talk about pragmatics in translation. So pragmatics element in speaking are grasping implied meaning, politeness strategies, and context-dependent interpretation. Number two, pragmatic elements in writing is understanding the intended effect on the reader, cultural nuances, and the other-reader interaction. The third one is translation approaches. This must be addressing pragmatic challenges for effective communication. So, speaking and writing in discourse analysis, that means discourse analysis examines spoken or written language, its social context. It explores how language shapes and reflects power dynamics, identity, and social relationship. When speaking, please pay attention to tone, pauses, and nonverbal cues. And in writing, please pay attention to analyze sentence structure, word choices, and overall narrative. So, consider the broader societal influences on language used for a comprehensive discourse analysis. Thank you. Let's get back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Anna, for the good presentations. And our friends, that's the end of our presentation. If you have any questions related to the material, you can put the questions in the comment down below. Thank you so much for your attention and see you in next class. Thank you so much, everyone.